we would go to the church. So it was like life up there, death right here. And we still went to church, man. Still was going to school, still doing what I do, but getting high and dealing with stepfather going, dealing with stealing clothes for me and my sister, food and stuff. But anyway, where the art came in heavy, the drugs served as a unhealthy getaway, because I don't want to think about none of this. And nothing like a snoot of heroin that does it for you. Then I would also go to these trains that was at the end of the neighborhood, and they would stop through there, and I'd paint my name. And the thing that I appreciated about painting my name was I felt like I wasn't seen, but this allows people to know who I am. You know what I mean? So at least in my little kid high mind, that's how I saw it. So I paint my name, or I paint Slim, I think it was the nickname I had. On buildings, I'll paint pictures and things like that. Things that, it's almost like painting the stuff that I thought but couldn't say. I paint those things. And when I see people kind of gawking over them, it made me feel important. You know what I mean? Whenever I was painting, as you're painting, you're not thinking about anything but what you're painting.
Yeah.
So I found a release, a getaway in that artwork. So that was, to me, that was God's getaway for me.
Yeah.
Versus what the enemy had for me.
I connected that because I remember when I was producing and I was making beats, like when we got in a group, I would be the beat maker.
Yeah.
Because I always was afraid I didn't want to be the front man because I didn't feel good enough or important enough, valid enough.
I got you.
But like, I would make the beats, right? And then my boys rhyme on them. And I would rap sometimes too, but like I always felt like the weakest link or not, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
I was nice with the pen, still am. But it was just like, I just was like, I don't want to put myself out there. I don't need one person to tell me.
I don't feel as confident enough to do that. Right.
So I would even put beats on mixed CDs and like spread them around and not tell people it was mine.
Mix them in with the other stuff. Got you.
I would just let people say, "Oh man, I found this. Check this out." And people like, "Yo, this crazy. Where you get this from, man? How you get something like this?
Yeah.
You whatever. Like this dope though."
Right.
And I'm sitting there like getting shade, but at the same time like, yeah,
that's me.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it made me feel important.
Yep.
But I didn't also want to feel important at the same time. It was a weird feeling.
I know exactly what you
mean.
I stand in the back and watch him do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
go ahead though.
It's now looking back, at the time I'm sure I didn't see it that way, but now looking back, I seen what God's hand was on that versus where the enemy was trying to take me to another direction with the drugs. So as a 13-year-old on heroin, you would think, and without a job, you would think, how in the heck do you get these drugs in which you take, young man?
Mm-hmm.
How you usually get it is stealing and robbery.
Mm-hmm.
So, we rob people, breaking the houses, breaking the cars and things like that. So one day, I was breaking into a house. I ain't want no smoke for real.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the man wasn't home. Mm-hmm. So went in and, looking for stuff and find out the man is home. So when I get ready to bolt out the back where I came in, he's right after me with a gun. So I'm running out the backyard, scrambling like eggs, bro. So I go to hop the fence. As soon as I hop the fence, you hear the infamous ch-ch, and boom. As he shot, I felt this burning. Like, people talk about getting shot, and talk about how cool it is, and they make it seem cool. But ain't nothing like smelling your flesh burning, first of all. And praise God, it wasn't a slug, but it was bird shot.
Yeah.
So he kind of peppered me.
Yeah, right.
In the butt cheeks.
Hey.
Yeah. Not gangster.
Okay.
So got peppered.
You don't want to brag about that one?
Nah, I keep that to myself. For real, I think I said that for the first time at the event. Absolutely. So, because I used to tell people that got shot in the back. That sound.
Yeah, it sound better.
But it was backside.
I survived.
Yeah. No, I got shot in the back.
Left cheek, bro. Right here.
Right in the left cheek. Actually, it's the right cheek. I was sizzling like bacon.
I had a 50% chance.
Yeah, you was good though.
Right, man.
So got over the fence, and with this pain that I'm in, I can either go home or go to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And it was rough. I'm 13.
Mm-hmm.
So the hospital is what I chose. Not thinking you just got finished breaking into somebody's house. They call the police. When you get to this hospital, they're gonna know who you are.
Yeah.
And sure enough, that's what happened. So after they got me bandaged up, got me taken care of, I got sent to the boys' home, and it's gonna sort things out after that. You know what I'm saying? In the boys' home is where I kicked, and I don't know what you know.
Yeah.
When kicking is, for those that don't know, is when the drugs are getting out of your system.
Yeah.
And it's the worst thing ever, bro. It's the worst thing ever. Matter of fact, if you're on heroin, what makes you get back on heroin is either that you like it or it hurts to stop.
The pain, yeah.
So I need some more to stop this.
Yeah.
But I was put in a position where I had to purge it. So purge that in the boys and girls, in the boys' home. And shortly there, because everything is kind of foggy, I have a friend of the family. I called her my auntie, T. Pam. She had a lawyer friend that hooked some things up and got me out of that situation and got me back to my family in Natchitoches, Louisiana. That's where my family stays. So got me there. There's so much in between, but my grandmother, I stayed with my grandmother. She signed me into the Navy when I was 17.
Okay.
And it was all up from there. I went to the Navy, and how God turned stuff around crazy. When I went to the Navy, I wanted to be a SEAL. I figured I'm going to go in the military. I don't care about myself as much anyway, so
Yeah.
I want to go shoot some people.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when you sit down and you take these tests to see if you qualify, I found out there, they had these books that they open up with like these almost like ink blotches, different pictures and stuff like that, and they ask you what you see in there. I couldn't see a thing. Flip the next page. Couldn't see a thing. Flip the next page. You colorblind, bro. I've been painting all this time. I'm colorblind. I can read that I'm painting from it. I'm colorblind, certifiably. They call it then deuteranopia. It's a red blindness. But now they call it, the scientific term is deuteranomaly.
That's why Anomaly
Art Studio.
Wow.
I chose that name before I knew they had changed the name of it. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. But that's a whole nother.
Get out of here, bro.
But yeah, deuteranomaly is the name of Won't He Do It. So being that I was colorblind, I couldn't get into anything I wanted. I also thought I wanted to do illustrator draftsman. I'm an artist.
Yeah.
There's artists in the military. Colorblind, can't do it. So you go to undesignated. Undesignated is deck department. You like the Navy janitor. It's like the roughest job. So that's why I was at. So in there, I was kind of an Antoine Fisher. You know, I had some issues. I was stealing from people on the boat, get angry, was choking some people, go to captain's mast, had some troubles there. But they found out I could paint. I was the youngest one on the ship too. So people had a little grace for me. You know, he the baby of the ship. So, hey, can you paint this picture on my office door? Yeah. You know, I used the paints that they had there, some old rusty paint brushes, painted it out. Beautiful. Somebody else, hey, you can do a painting on mine. Boom. Then they asked me to do one on the quarterdeck, the entrance of the ship. When people come in, paint a picture of the person the ship's named after. Then I'm thinking, bro, this is $1 billion ship. And they let me paint pictures all over the place. I started to find importance in what I was doing. I started to find value in what I was doing.